It's raining and I'm late. Today isn't turning out as I have been planning it. This doesn't mean that I'm not productive and I'm not doing my best, but just simply things aren't as simple as I thought they would be. This morning I went on a run, that was great. So afterwards I started editing yesterday's video and it just took a lot of time. Then I started editing yesterday's short, and that took a bunch of time yet again. From 4 o'clock, I have a shift at the winery where I'll have to get. But before that, I just want to tell you today's story and the idea that I want to get across for you guys. As you might expect, today's video is about being late. I've been thinking for a bit, and I think that there are 3 ways you can be late. One is when it is your fault. I mean, you have to get to somewhere, you have to get to a function, a gathering, a meetup, and you just don't manage your time well, and you're late. There are other times, that's the second category, when being late isn't your fault, and it's actually because of other people and situations over which you don't really have influence. Let's say you're stuck in traffic, or someone is blocking your way, or something quite simple goes wrong, your car breaks down or whatever. Even though that might be your problem and that might be your responsibility to fix your car and to keep your car good condition so you can use it whenever reliably. But still, these are grade 2 causes for being late. Now, let's move on. But what about grade 3 lateness? It's actually very simple. Being late depends on your perceived position and your should-be position. So for example, in grade 1, being late, your perceived position might be for a time that I'm doing well, I'm getting ready, but your actual position is late, and your should-be position is being there at the function. So in grade 3 lateness, this all happens in your own mind, but the thing is that it is all inversed. And your perceived position is a false image, because in most cases, you are not late at all, and your point of reference is just an ideal. Let me give you an example. When your goal is to read 15 pages a day, and you can only manage 10 each day, you might feel that you are late and you're behind. But in fact, the point from where you started, the 0 pages per day, is far behind. And the 10 pages that you are getting now daily is way ahead of what you have had so far. So in actuality, you're only late in your own head because you think you should be way further ahead, but actually you're already far ahead compared to where you started from. Now I'm going to work. Just for a little bit of context, I'm working at Geneva-on-the-Lake at the Old Firehouse Winery as a bartender. That's going to be my job for the summer. I'm actually considering getting a second job as well, but I'm not sure about that yet. And I'll probably talk longer about the J1 program and the work and travel program and how did I get here in America and what's this all about. Surprisingly, there are actually a lot of J1 students who work at this winery, who work at this business. And I think it makes a little bit easier to actually know that you have some comrades or some people in the same shoes, in the same boat as you are. Because otherwise, if it would be just me, the feeling of loneliness would set in much more easily. But simply because I know that there are like 20 other guys who came with the same program, gone through the same difficulties as me, it makes it a bit easier. And the shirt that I have on currently is actually my work uniform. I will show you guys in another video or in another clip how it looks. Each shirt has a different kind of design and it's always a little joke or some quirky little thing. As a bartender, your day and your pay depends a lot on how many customers you have. Now a nice memory came to me. Every year in the summer, I used to sell peaches at the local markets, and I had a little table for selling peaches. And every time when the weather was getting bad, I was hoping a little bit that it would rain and I could go home because I was tired and I was a bit lazy. So I was always hoping a little bit for rain, but now it's the opposite. I wish that there wasn't rain. Whatever. Even, even if it's going to be a little bit of a shorter day, it's nice to get out a little bit from the house. Yeah, I don't think that we are going to have a lot of customers today. And now, just so you guys see my point that I was trying to make yesterday about being late and about 3 kinds of lateness. But how was I late yesterday? And I have to tell you that I was late in all 3 of the ways that I listed. I was late because I took too much time to edit the videos. Number 2 and second kind of lateness. After my morning run, the tap in the shower in the lodge just broke. And I had to spend like an hour and a half talking with the landlord and trying to get the tap fixed. And then number 3, all the while I was researching, and I'm always looking to learn something new and to improve my craft in video making. I saw some really good examples yesterday, and then I felt that I was late from my desired position and that I should be there already, not behind. So yeah, that's on being late.